Let's bring you the very latest. And now, SABC News correspondent Nabil Ahmed Rufai is in Accra and joins us live now. Thank you so much, Nabil, for your time. And before we even look at the candidates, let's just look at, as you know, the Ghanaians are voting. Who are they voting for? What process is likely to unfold?
Well, a lot of issues come to play in this year's election. One has to do with the state of the economy. A lot of people have complained about the high cost of living. The local currency cedi has indeed depreciated against major currencies like the US dollar, and that has made it difficult for people to import goods into the country and then sell. And aside from that, the issue of illegal mining has become also topical because of the destruction it causes to water bodies and the environment. It's been one of the key issues that people are going to be voting for, as well as concerns about youth unemployment. In fact, a lot of people have complained that people are graduating from school and they are not finding jobs. So this is something that we'll consider when they head to the polls on Saturday. Of course, the two leading parties candidates have proffered their own solutions to tackle this myriad of challenges that are confronting Ghanaians. But the decision as to who would be the best person in government lies at the thumb of the 19 million Ghanaians who are expected to vote come Saturday.
And you look at, for example, Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia, as well as the former President John Dramani Mahama. They think both of them, you know, when you listen to the different campaigns, that they stand a better chance of winning over the other. Let's talk about their level of confidence when it comes to their campaigns. What are they saying? What are you hearing about, you know, the confidence levels going into this election about who is likely to take it?
Well, on one side, there are some Ghanaians who feel that the former President John Mahama deserves a comeback because they feel this particular government has been in power for the past 8 years and they feel that enough is enough. They should go for another person to come in and take over the reins of the government. They feel that there were a lot of things that the former president did that he couldn't continue, and when given the second chance, he'll be able to do them when he comes into power. They are reposing confidence in him to be able to turn the economy around. On the other side, the Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia has largely blamed the issues like COVID-19 and some other tough geopolitical issues that have confronted Ghana's economy, like the Russia-Ukraine conflict. So on his side, he has promised to go a step further to try all he can to improve the Ghanaian economy. Of course, we have suffered from some debt restructuring process where a lot of people lost their investments. The government had to seek bailouts from the International Monetary Fund to help the economy recover. The Vice President believes when given the chance, he should be able to repair the damage that has been caused to the economy because they know the situation and they are on track, according to them, to really handle the situation. So there are a lot of people who buy into the campaign messages by the Vice President, and there are a lot more others who also want the former President John Mahama to come back to power.
And when you look at this election, let's talk about how it's all going to work in terms of the Electoral Commission's side.
Well, last election in 2020, the Electoral Commission recorded about 79% voter turnout. And this year, the Electoral Commission is hoping to maintain that voter turnout or even go beyond that. There is a lot of fever among electorates. As you can hear in the background, tooting of horns and all that. The two major political parties, the NDC and the MPP, are holding their final campaign rally this evening. And it's a lot of excitement among the supporters of both parties. And they also expect that voter turnout should be really high come Saturday. So we just would want to wait till Saturday and see how the whole process would go. But already we've seen that there's been early voting among security personnel and other high-profile officials because they would be at post on election day, which is Saturday. And that largely was smooth. We didn't have any major violence in the polling stations that had their early voting. And the Electoral Commission hopes that that will be replicated when Ghanaians turn out to vote on Saturday.
All right. Thank you very much for that update. And as you say, it's going to be, quite the, one election to look at, because you look at how people are complaining about these number of issues on the ground, quite similar to quite a number of countries across the continent. And certainly it will be interesting to see how Ghanaians vote. Nabil, I appreciate your time. That's SABC News correspondent Nabil Ahmed Rufai, who is in Accra for us.